For today's headlines, Rody to announce December quarantine rules. Dam Safety Committee created. DoLE to start release of cash assistance for displaced OFWs. Velasco backs climate change emergency call. NBI starts search for missing UP prof. Lindsey Coffey is Miss Earth 2020. Ginebra draws first blood. LPA to bring rains in Luzon. Good morning. I am Sandy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Monday, November 30, and now the news. President Rodrigo Duterte will announce today the quarantine status of provinces across the country for the entire month of December, including his reminders to the public to avoid a surge of coronavirus infections during the holidays. The President will convene a meeting with the Interagency Task Force on the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases in Malacanang to decide the new lockdown classifications based on the country's coronavirus data. Metro Manila, which accounts for 60% of the country's gross domestic product, has been under general community quarantine since August. Only select businesses are allowed to operate at full capacity in GCQ areas. Several provinces, meanwhile, are placed under the modified GCQ, the most relaxed lockdown status in the fourth-tier classification. Metro mayors met with the IATF officials Sunday night to discuss their recommendation of keeping the capital region under GCQ, despite the decreasing number of recorded infections. They said maintaining GCQ for the rest of the year will prompt residents to observe minimum health standards come December, as Filipinos traditionally hold family reunions and gatherings to celebrate the holidays. The Chief of the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration's Hydrometeorology Division welcomed the creation of a Dam Safety Committee, which would act as an oversight body between them and different agencies involved in dam operations. Weather Facility Specialist 2 Edgar de la Cruz made a comment following the announcement of Office of Civil Defense Administrator and National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council Executive Director Ricardo Halad that a new committee will supervise the Pag-asa, the National Irrigation Administration, and the National Power Corporation. Dams under control of NIA include Pandabangan and Magat, while dams under the jurisdiction of Napocor include San Roque. De la Cruz said he saw lapses in the protocols when releasing water from dams that need to be revisited to prevent a repeat of the massive flooding that hit Cagayan and Isabela when Typhoon Ulysses barreled its way to Luzon 2 weeks ago. This oversight committee could revisit our previous protocol, so there will be harmony in terms of opening the dam or operating the dams. Meantime, the Department of Labor and Employment said it will start releasing the additional 2 billion pesos worth of fund provided under the Bayanihan 2 law to aid overseas Filipino workers. According to DoLE, they have used up 3.45 billion pesos in funds benefiting 338,900 displaced OFWs due to COVID-19. With the additional 2 billion peso fund, DoLE said at least 200,000 OFWs are expected to receive the 10,000 peso cash aid through the Abot Kamay ang Pagtulong program of the agency. DoLE said OFWs who will be repatriated to the Philippines may file their AKAP application before they arrive in the country starting today. Those who would avail of the said cash assistance will receive their benefits within 3 to 5 days upon submission of the complete documents. Since the implementation of AKAP last April, The DoLE, through the OWA, DoLE regional offices, and the Polo, has already approved a total of 389,996 applications from OFWs. Tribune News and Q will be back after these reminders.
Viber is the free and secure way to connect with friends and family, anywhere. Send messages and make phone and video calls for free. Download Viber now.
Magsha-shopping na lang ako!
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Hello, can I get the following? One pink chair, bed sheets na pink yung sofa, tapos slides, size 8, pajamas na blue. Oh, don't forget my...
Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Wait lang, okay ba yan?
Anything at the SM store, ma'am.
Call to deliver. Call.
Kuya, pwede rin ba ako magpa-deliver sa ate ko sa Taguig, tapos sa friend ko sa Davao, tsaka sa... fiancé ko sa Lipa? Okay ba yan?
Kahit saan po, pwede kami mag-deliver.
Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver. Call. Hashtag 143SM. Hashtag 143SM. Call to deliver.
Call na rin kayo.
Call to deliver.
This is a very important story. The important story.
Pictures and stories.
Today, we feel the weight of history on our shoulders. The way we have been moving leads nowhere. We need to change course.
Since the United Nations was founded, the human race has never had to face a set of challenges like we do right now. But together, we can overcome them.
House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco on Sunday has expressed his full support for the declaration of a climate emergency to encourage swift action to combat climate change and its impact. Velasco made the remark even as a group of environmental defenders urged the House of Representatives to pass urgent, concrete, and binding solutions as it recently passed a climate emergency declaration. Kalikasan People's Network for the Environment said that a climate emergency declaration is urgently needed and climate actions must be taken seriously and holistically. In a statement, Velasco noted that the Philippines has been facing climate emergency for decades, with millions of Filipinos left to suffer the catastrophic effects of extreme weather events made stronger and more deadly by climate change. The House leader said it is for this reason why the Philippines is considered as one of the most disaster-prone and climate-vulnerable countries in the world. Velasco said the massive devastation caused by recent tropical cyclones, which left 73 people dead and caused the worst flooding in Metro Manila and Cagayan Valley in years, has made it imperative for the country to pursue a stronger climate adaptive and resilient measures. Meantime, Justice Secretary Minardi Guevara said that the National Bureau of Investigation has started the search for the missing lawyer and University of the Philippines law professor Ryan Oliva. Police said items belonging to the missing Oliva were found at a beach in DoLE Occidental, Mindoro last Friday. A construction firm's employee found the items inside a bag along the shore of Natalan, Barangay Balikyas around 6 a.m. according to a report from the Mimaropa Regional Police. The items include an integrated Bar of the Philippines card, non-professional driver's license card, credit card, and shopping card, all bearing Oliva's name, as well as cards from several establishments, a cell phone, keys, and a bracelet. Oliva, who is also chief of the Department of Tourism's Legislative Liaison Office, was reported as missing by his family on Tuesday. Lindsey Coffey is Miss Earth 2020, United States' first title holder of the said pageant and the first winner of an international beauty competition done virtually. Coffey, who hails from Pennsylvania, was very emotional when host James Deakin announced she won after the 2-hour telecast on Sunday morning, November 29. Aside from being an athlete at the age of 28, Coffey is also a climate and mental health advocate. Venezuela's Stephanie Zrick was named Miss Earth Air, Philippines' Roxanne Alison Bayens won Miss Earth Water, and Miss Denmark's Michala Rubinstein was crowned Miss Earth Fire. Australia's Brittany Dickinson is this year's Miss Eco Angel. Bayens was also named as the Jewel Beauty Strong Earth Ambassador. She was also awarded with Best in Long Gown for Asia and Oceania. We will be back. Stay with us.
Click, click, that's it. Never thought self-service can be this slick. Modify plans in a snap, walang hirap. It's a wrap, just tap the app. Now you can check, view, subscribe, renew. Help and support for you. Out with the ring apps are the in thing. You know what to do. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Self-service and easy to use. Mas okay tayo dyan. Globe at home and Globe One, all in the Globe app na yan. Instant response, no hold time pa, wala nang hintayan. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan. Download the Globe One and Globe at Home apps from Google Play Store and Apple App Store now. Download Globe at Home and Globe One app, all in the Globe app na yan.
In sports, Barangay Ginebra defeated TNT 100-94 in overtime to take Game 1 of the Best of 7 PBA Philippine Cup Finals on Sunday. The Gene Kings held down the Tropang Giga to just 2 points in overtime and turned to veterans L.A. Tenorio, Stanley Pringle, and Japit Aguilar for crucial plays down the stretch. Aguilar delivered a monster performance with a double-double of 25 points and grabbed 16 rebounds. Stanley Pringle finished with 27 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, while Scotty Thompson also provided extra energy with 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. Tenorio posted 12 markers and 10 assists, including the crucial dish to Arvin Tolentino that sent the game to overtime and back-to-back times in the last 2 plays of the Gene Kings in the extension. Ray Parks carried the Tropang Giga with 20 points and 4 rebounds, before fouling out late in the overtime. R.R. Pogoy, who scored TNT's lone field goal in the extension, finished with 19 points and 6 rebounds. Bicol region will have cloudy skies, scattered rain showers, and thunderstorms as the low-pressure area is expected to move closer to the eastern section of Luzon. Cloudy skies with light rains will be experienced over Cagayan Valley, Cordillera Administrative Region, Aurora, and Quezon due to the Amihan, while Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon will have generally fair weather condition apart from some light rains. Visayas and Mindanao will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with some isolated rain showers and thunderstorms. That wraps up the stories this morning. Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune digital edition and press reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store or Google Play to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its community Viber Kachibu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarsito emoticons are also available on our community Viber. Just visit the sticker store and search for Kachibu Community. And before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store for our wardrobe. Again, this is Andy Locos and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning and have a nice day.
Sir, ba't kailangan pang pumunta sa bangko?
Why not get a UB app so you can do all these without going to the bank? Bank the way you live. Union Bank.
Ang Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators o POGO ay isang legitimate business entity na nagbibigay serbisyo sa offshore gaming para lamang sa mga manlalarong nasa abroad sa pamamagitan ng internet. Ang mga serbisyong handog nito ay katulad ng casino games at sports betting na pwedeng laruin kahit wala sa casino. Sa Pilipinas, walang POGO operators. Tanging POGO service providers lamang dahil nagaganap ang mga laro sa labas ng bansa.
City, home to the country's first indoor shopping mall, the world's original Thrilla, and the first ever Bini Bini pageant. Now a place for your first win, your first catch, your first home, your first big break, your first date, and even your first love. Araneta City, the city of firsts.
Bilang bagong mag-asawa, sabay kaming natututo sa buhay.
Sabay rin namin inaaral ang mga bayarin sa bahay.
Kahit kami, nagtaka sa biglang laki ng electricity bill namin. Huwag pong mangambang maputulan. Sinisigurado ng Velasco na walang disconnection hanggang September.
Estimated bills lang ang natanggap natin ng March, April, at para sa ilan, May. Dahil sa lockdown, isang tabi to para hindi na maguluhan.
Ang May o June ay actual meter reading na. Kung May nagka-actual reading, ibabawas dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran hanggang 3 buwang konsumo.
Kung estimated reading sa May at June nagka-actual reading, ibabawas din dito ang huling reading bago mag-ECQ. Yan lang po ang ating babayaran. Hanggang 4 na buwang konsumo, walang labis. Tandaan, kung ano lang na konsumo,
yun lang ang babayaran.
ako po si Mateo G.
At ako naman po si Sarah G.
G?
G!